How's it going? This is David Blade Banter. This is a great knife. Probably pause and see if you can pick it up. There's going to be a lot of different retailers out there. A lot of them are out of stock already. This is going to be the Zero by Rivery Manufacturing. When people said that it was a single action OTF style, I was like, that doesn't make sense. So that means that you have to like load the OTF and then like fire the blade out. It's like, no, that's not how it works. So regular OTF dual action goes this way. This one is actually a single action. First action, instead of pulling down to load, you're actually deploying the blade, and then the actual automatic side is down. So this is just fantastic. This is basically the way to tell which one is the top of the knife. So this is, I would rather have a little bit more tactile feel on it, maybe like a little knurling or something there, just to help out to know which one's which. You can still operate it left-handed too, so it is a right-hand knife in a sense, because you're going to be actuating thumb on this side. But it's about 2.1 ounces, so basically going to be the 10 quarters and a penny. So that's going to be what you can have for weight. So if you want to get that in hand to get to know what it's like. But for some of the sites, Rivery has been USA manufacturing, so that's something that's fantastic about it. Their box is like this. This was a $70 one I got from Blade Show, Texas. Has some information inside, has some stickers. There was a mint in here somewhere. I think one of my kids took it. But that's all the things in there. Made in the US, Rivery, that's information. Sticker fill out. So those are all the information on that one, but their website is up. There's a lot of different things on there for it. It was a Kickstarter campaign at one point, but Rivery Manufacturing, and then you can head over to their dealer list. I'll go and put this in a link. But all these folks are the ones that are here. So just going through what's available. Tactile Elements seems to have some available. American Edge, they seem to have some available. PVK, some available. Let's see. NC Blade, they have 2 in stock, so 2 styles. The rest sold out. This one's EDC Lifestyle. This one has quite a bit available. And some different styles too. So this is like the other pattern that was at the show. I didn't personally like this one as much. This is actually a nice style. This would give me that kind of that tactile feel as far as where the top of the knife is and where I would actually use it. So that's kind of a cool setup. There's another setup here. So a few different styles for it. So this is probably EDC Lifestyle. Looks like the most of them. Smoky Mountain has 1 style, so this is going to one here. So if you go to Smoky Mountain, they have 1 style available, and that's this guy. This one, GP Knives sold out for what they have, and then also House of Blades. They're sold out, so I went through all of them. They don't list it on this side for sold out, but I clicked on all of them. All those are sold out as well. These are the blades that are available. Ones that you can actually fit into the knife that they've tested and they know works well. So you can see those known 2-notch blades on the top side here, and then these are the incompatible ones, so the Fisker and also ceramic blades they do not recommend for the knife. For one reason or other, I'm not too sure. There's probably something with the tolerance or something with the size. Ceramic makes sense because that's not magnetic, and there are magnets inside of this blade. So that's something to keep in mind for that. But this is going to be how it's set up. So they have the how you disassemble it would normally be so up, and you pull down basically to drop the pin, and then push forward again, and it comes right off. One thing I did find that was kind of my mistake on it, but like if you forget to take the blade out, you're going to the airport and you go, okay, well I want to take the blade out. You can take the blade out of this knife and then put it back in, and you kind of look like a fidget toy. But at this point, you can't grab the blade. So there's no grabbing the blade at this point. So you can't grab the blade to disassemble it. So I was like, uh-oh, I messed up. So I went and took out the spring and kind of dropped it down to take it out and everything else. You don't need to do that. Most times you can just do just a little bit of tap, so it would actually drop the pin. So if you open it up and then tap it forward, it comes right off. So this little pin drops down, so when it's actually closed, so that pin goes up on the ramp, and then when you move it forward, it has a kind of a drop, so when you're actually doing the unlock on it, this pin will drop out of the way, so you can push it the rest of the way. So that makes it fantastic, but also has the lock mechanism on this side, so that locks into that place. 2 springs on that, spring on the bottom, so magnets on it too. So it's a really nice setup. I've used it a lot since I got it. I think it's fantastic. It's kind of taken the place of a lot of other things that I would use. So if you have utility knife, is really going to be the best knife for cardboard. So if you have some other option on that, if you think there's another knife out there that would be better, I don't think so. This is very utilitarian, very purpose-built for cutting cardboard. I guess let me know in the comments if you have something that performs much better. Granted, this isn't going to be the longest performing blade, but you can flip it over if you have other blades available. Then this edge won't last as long as some knives, but as far as sheer performance and cutting through material, I think this is going to be it. So there's going to be the way to go for it. So the Rivery Manufacturing, this one was on Kickstarter. You could have got this for as low as $30 for the campaign, and then it was like 40 something bucks. At a regular one, they had a brass one, they have titanium. I think on their website they still have some titanium available. You'll see some of the parts that are available for it, so if you do need another part kit, hopefully the springs hold up and everything else. I don't know the cycles as far as how many that can do, but this, if you need another kit, you happen to pop a spring out and lose it somewhere, and you got to buy another kit, so that's available, 18 bucks. Lanyard is available for that. Also a titanium lid upgrade, so that's only the lid, not the body. Then you're going to have that one, and this is going to be the kit. So this will be for probably the lanyard bead, and also the top lid. So this one is not going to have the bottom side. There's not going to be titanium. It's going to be only the lid only for another 95 bucks if you do have it. Otherwise, if it's available, then buy it from them. So fantastic, USA made. You don't see that very often. US manufacturing is not around. If you go to their Instagram, they have a robot working on it. They have a night shift running, automated. I think it's a fantastic product, and I hope they continue to expand. Granted, they're going to have a long time to get this to a point where it's available and in stock for everybody that wants it, but as you saw on the other websites, it is available to pick up, so it is something that you can get very easily right now anyway. So if you go through those links, and I find it, not affiliated with anybody, bought this with my own money. Thank you for Smoky Mountain for having it at the show where I picked it up. But these are some of the ones that are available prior, so some people already have some of these out there in the world using them. I think they're fantastic. So yeah, just great product. So cuts look great. Kids like it. One of them named it the butter knife because it looks like a stick of butter. But this guy is the Rivery Manufacturing Zero. It's just fantastic. I keep this on me now. So I think this takes the place of a lot of the ones that I would use to cut cardboard and tape and everything else. So get yours if you want it. That's going to be the Rivery Manufacturing Zero. Here's the company, Rivery Manufacturing Zero. Pick it up. Let me know if you have any comments, questions. I have it with me. I'll be using it. So let me know if you have any questions about it.